Boom. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing good. Drone B here, and yeah, hope you guys are staying safe out there. It's crazy times right now. Um, I've had a lot of spare time. I've been at home way too much for my own good, and I've been playing video games again. One of the video games that I checked out is Machine Zone's newest game, Crystalborne. And I think it's Crystalborne Heroes of Fate. This is it right here. It's a gacha game. So the idea is you summon heroes and you build them, you put gear on them, and then you attack other people with them. And you attack different scenarios, all kinds of different things to do with the heroes. And I mean, there's a million gacha games out there. This is just one of another. I'll tell you guys what I think of it. Actually, let's just start off right off the bat what I think of it. It's okay. Yeah, it's compared to other gacha games, it's okay. I have a lot of issues with it. One of the issues is there just isn't very many interesting heroes. Like the skills are kind of lame compared to some other gacha games. The one good thing about it is the graphics are pretty darn good. And yeah, that's really the only thing I like about it compared to other gacha games. It's just more of the same. They do have their own unique flair. Like in very Machine Zone game type scenario, you have like buildings you have to level up and research you have to do. And it's like a time-based system, just like Final Fantasy. For summoning heroes, it's kind of a lame collection of heroes. I mean, some of them look kind of cool. Like you get the this Lucky Charm Cat thing here. Some of them are kind of cool, but from what I've found, you really have to spend money to get the good heroes or play a lot. And I'm fine with playing a lot to get a good hero, but if you spend $5 and you get way ahead doing that, and then you spend, there's just going to be people just spend an insane amount of money in this game. And I just don't see this game lasting very long, in particular because it's just not that interesting, the actual gameplay of it compared to other gacha games. And I can show you what it is. It's a turn-based. So you build some monsters. We'll just show you on this level. You build monsters, and then you battle with these monsters. So I've got 5 here, or heroes. We'll call them heroes. That's what they call them in this game. And there's a bunch of different kinds of heroes. There's natural 5-star, natural 4-star, natural 3-star. Of course, the higher the star, the rarer it is, the more difficult it is to get. And it's turn-based. So each unit has a set speed, and then you can equip gear on them too to get their speed quicker. Whoever's the fastest goes first, and that's pretty important to go first in these kind of games. Because, I mean, look at that. I can take out like half the units before they even get to move. And, yeah, I mean, all in all, the problem I have with this game is there aren't very many interesting buffs. Like a lot of these games, the idea of it is to find interesting team comps and then to battle with those team comps and keep testing out, trying more and more team comps. Eventually you find really good units that work good together. And in this game, it seems like a lot of units that are just good by themselves and not really that great on a team. But graphics are pretty good compared to a lot of other games. And just like other gacha games too, you've got multiple skills. One skill has the second and third skills have higher cooldowns, so you can only use them every once in a while. And yeah, all in all, if you've never played a gacha game, I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. But there's also better gacha games out there. We can do some summons, so I can show you guys what that's like. So here is where you'll summon your heroes. And let's see if I have any summons available. We'll do a free one, see what we get here. This is really the funnest part of the game, is summoning the different heroes and trying to collect them all. We've got a Grove Warden. He's kind of cool looking. Now I'm sure they're going to add more heroes every couple of weeks, and they'll probably, knowing Machine Zone, what they're going to do is the newest heroes are always going to be better, and you're basically going to have to summon those new heroes to be competitive in the ranks. Yeah, that for sure that's how it's going to be. All in all, I think the best part of this game is actually the guild conquest. The guild conquest. And the reason is it's kind of they actually did something unique compared to other gacha games. Most gacha games do have guild content, and they do have like a system where typically you set a couple monsters as defense, and then the other guilds will have to attack them, and then you can attack other guilds' set defenses. Same thing with this, only they have almost like their Empire game format. Like if you look, there's a map here, and let's see, where is the map? This is the map. And I mean, this looks very much like Final Fantasy: A New Empire. You can see where the different guilds are located. I mean, that's kind of cool, right? Like, I'm into this. And each one of these towers has a defense set up by an opponent, by an enemy guild that we have to attack and wipe out, and then we can put our own defenses there. And the buildings have like different buffs and stuff. So I actually really like this guild content. I would show you what it looks like, but my monsters are all too weak to win any battles. You can see like my total power level 30,000. I'm gonna get smashed against I couldn't find any that were like about my level, unfortunately. I haven't played this game all that much, so most people are quite a bit farther along than me. But I think this is actually the coolest section of the game. Rewards are pretty decent here. One of the first things I noticed is I ran out of energy like really fast. And once you run out of energy, one of the big problems, most games you can do recharges and get more energy. Same with this one, but you can only do so many recharges every day. And I want to say it's like a couple recharges. Before you know it, you're going to use all your energy, and a couple recharges, and it's too expensive to keep doing recharges. So you're going to have nothing to do. And that's exactly what happened to me after like 2 days. Or even a day, I had nothing left to do. The actual leveling went by really quick early on. And I got to say, the first day, I was starting to get hooked on this game. Because I was thinking, you could play forever. They keep giving you energy, as you level up, you get a lot of energy early on, which is cool, but slowly and slowly, it's tougher and tougher to get energy. Another big problem I have with this game is come over here to, not the campaign mode, but the battle bounty boards. Now, I thought this was kind of cool at first. Like, you start doing these bounty boards, and this is where you get all the good stuff. But the problem is, after you beat it once, it's not worth doing at all. Because the first time you clear all the different stages, you get extra rewards. And it's the same thing in the campaign mode too. The first time you clear it, you get really good rewards. So you make progress a lot early on. But after you've cleared everything once, you start to get to a point that you can't move on to the next stages because it's so much tougher to clear. Like, I found this particularly in the campaign mode. You can see I'm on the 5th stage here. And once you get to the 5th stage, it gets, like, you move quickly to the 5th stage and then you just stop. And progress is like, it's impossible to level up your heroes. Not impossible, but it takes a long time. It's tough to get enough energy to keep doing it. So you're going to have to spend money at some point if you want to keep making a lot of progress in the game. Which I don't like that. I think they should have had it taper a little later. Like, I think it should be a little bit easier to level up early on and to get more energy. You should be able to do unlimited refreshes and not just like 5 a day. I mean, that's just insane to me. And of course, getting gear is really important in these games to equip on your heroes. But getting gear in this game is like next to impossible to get good gear. Of course, you can spend $5 and get like an epic set of gear, but they make you spend money to get the good gear because, again, you clear the bounty board once and you've like got all the best items you can get from that. So I don't know. I'm kind of bummed out about it. I was excited at first, but once my progress stopped, once I realized I can't keep playing this game a lot, like Final Fantasy, you could play all day long. There's always something to do. Same with a lot of the other gacha games. Like, they keep you busy in the other gacha games, but I slowed down in this one. Of course, my energy is pretty high right now because I've just been logging in. I haven't really been using it. Yeah, so the pros of this game is graphics. You've got the guild content, which might be enough to sustain it. Hopefully they keep adding something to keep this game interesting, but all in all, I'm sticking to Summoner's War. And speaking of Summoner's War, I'm going to be making some Summoner's War videos because I've talked about that game quite a bit. And now that I've got spare time, there's like no excuse to not make some videos on it. So that's what I'll be doing. For now, I'd say skip this game. There's better ones. You know, if you're looking for a gacha game, you could play this one, but I wouldn't. No One Summoner's War is going to be extremely pay to win. I don't think they really care about their games all that much. They kind of just, yeah, I don't know. They screw over just about everybody that plays their games on some level. Like, I would recommend never spending money on a Machine Zone game because eventually they're going to give it to you for free. And everybody who spent money early on, you'll have an advantage for like a couple weeks. And, oh, McAfee. It's looking for those viruses. And yeah, after a couple weeks, you lose your advantage of spending money. And the free-to-play players are going to catch you. And so why not just play free-to-play? Don't spend money. Of course, as a free-to-play, you're never going to be at the top of the leaderboard. It's something you just have to accept in pretty much all gacha games, but probably especially Machine Zones. Yeah, I think you'll have a lot of fun with this game for a day and then be bored of it. I did, anyway. And the best part's the summons, but you don't get that. You get a lot of free summons the first day, but after the first day, your summons kind of dries up and you have to spend money. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is, guys. But yeah, so take it easy, guys. I'm going to catch you in the next video. And what I might do, here's what I might do, guys. I might log into Final Fantasy: A New Empire. It's been over a year since I've played, or about a year since I've played. When I made those videos that I quit, I really did quit. I haven't even logged on. I do want to log on, or maybe I did log on once just to see what was up, but I didn't really spend more than a minute on. I do want to log on and just see what things are like there, see how many people are still playing, hang out, see if anybody I remember playing with is still playing, see if anybody remembers me there, and yeah, just hang out for a day or so, maybe just an hour on Final Fantasy. So that's my game plan. I'm going to do that maybe right now. Shoot, yeah, let's do that right now. I'll probably make a second video because, yeah, but I'll definitely, I'm going to get on that, guys. So be on the lookout for that and some Summoner's War videos. I'm hoping you guys, some of you guys will want to play Summoner's War with me because I'm going to start a guild in that. Kind of similar to this, you summon monsters, you level them up. There's way more variety of monsters, way more utility. Like the buffs in that game are really thought out. There's so many different unique things you can do. Every account's different on that, whereas this game, every account looks pretty similar, to be honest. So yeah, check out Summoner's War, check out videos I'm posting on it, and join my guild, and we'll play that game some. And yeah, so let's get after it, guys. Again, I wouldn't recommend this one. I'd move on to better gacha games. Raid Shadow Legends is just like this, but better. Summoner's War is very similar to this, but better. So that's it, guys. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next video.